Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is an anime series. It is the second version of the show. The first one in 2003 was not as faithful to the manga because the author of the manga asked for that. This version is a little bit more closer. I've never read the manga. But either way, I wanted to check this out because a friend recommended it. It is a lengthy anime. It's 64 episodes. It's about the Elric brothers. They are very young, 15 and 14, and they wish to repair the damage they did to themselves during a ritual when they were children. In the world of Fullmetal Alchemist, alchemy is a big thing. It is a study of chemistry that allows one to change things around them with equivalent exchange. So you can like walk down and see a marble statue, absorb it, turn it into a marble cane as long as you have enough marble. And Edward and Alphonse, or Ed and Al, when they were children, they did the taboo, which was attempt human transformation. And by doing so, they tried to bring back their dead mother. However, it didn't work. Ed ended up losing his leg, and Al lost his entire body. So Ed gave up his arm as well in order to bring back Alphonse's soul and bond it to a suit of armor. So they were wallowing in pity for a while until they decided to get some help adjusting. Ed was able to get some auto mail for his leg and arm from a family friend named Winry. So after a year of rigorous training, he was able to get used to it. And even though this doesn't seem like an important thing, Edward is a hero for those who are missing an arm or a leg, an amputee. Even though it's a type of inclusion, even though you don't think very much of it. So that's good that he's a good role model for that. Anyways, the two of them grow up, get a little older, and Edward gets his state certification to become an alchemist, the Fullmetal Alchemist. And so he's good at fighting, he can do a little bit of alchemy. Alphonse has the cool suit of armor, so he's tougher, but he only does a little bit of alchemy. And in the first episode, they take on an enemy who's trying to freeze the capital. And then, of course, we find out throughout the entire 64 epic arc that there are enemies trying to sort of, with their own plans, and they've been doing it for years. So the show is able to be so ambitious. It encompasses all sorts of genres. There's a little bit of romance, tons of action, drama, fantasy, a little bit of horror too. I mean, they basically end up facing the homunculi. They're artificial beings created after the 7 deadly sins, and they have powerful regenerative abilities. So there is a little bit of a payoff with the fight scenes here and there, even though it's a long series. I also think that this series probably influenced Avatar: The Last Airbender, the manga that's based off of, because it's very similar, you know, foreign land, based off a real country, everyone has powers. Another thing I really liked about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is that the characters are there's a lot of them. There's the main characters, Ed and Al, they're their family friends, there's the people in the military, there's the enemy, there's also these characters from Xing, like a Chinese country. All of the characters are given enough development and time to shine in the series. I really liked how none of them were just there for like, I'm the, you know, comedic relief, or I'm the eye candy. They all have their own goals. Some characters go through an arc and some don't, because some aren't as important as others, but at least they get their time to shine. I really like the animation's really good. I didn't really like the whole anime trope thing, you know, like I kick you, you fly across the room type of humor. There's a lot of that in the series, but never during the serious parts. So it's able to balance the goofiness of anime tropes and also be an entertaining adventure in itself. So Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a really engrossing adventure action story. I definitely recommend it. I definitely enjoyed it. It's definitely worth watching. The only thing I would say that I don't like about it is that sometimes the music's a little bit repetitive. They reuse the same themes over and over a lot. Also, episode 27's a confusing sort of side character flashback episode. One of those recaps, like what have we done so far? Didn't like that. Also, there was another episode where they just they had something happen before, and then that whole episode was just them showing what really happened, and I thought that was a waste of time. Either way, the series is really good. You should check it out.